The Scarlet Knights about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of.
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The offense in hurry-up mode. Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw.
Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Going to the ground. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Might be changing the route. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. He's got 42 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of work work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He'll pull it on the read. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. The give on the option. And he's into the end zone for a touch. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the line.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Schultz. Caught near the sticks. It's Rivers. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Finding an escape route. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Back to pass. Red behind the line. It's Rivers. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Rutgers! Fitted in the window for the... Got it. Rides the back on the option to give. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't leave your side.
He's up to 55 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a 1st impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The option look. They'll give it to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Oh, what a cut! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Now the pitch. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Slams it ahead. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal, and he'll break the play for a... Makes a man miss. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Schultz. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he earns a first down. And boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. And he will score. On the option. Now the toss. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Making side adjustments here. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Pulls it in. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll keep it himself. Now the pitch. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll immediately call timeout. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gets it out quickly. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And it's in there for a touchdown. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's the pressure. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll toss it. Brings into the open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Up-tempo for the offense.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Gives it on the option. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. They fake it. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Looking for a man. It's Schultz. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And, guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. On the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it on the run. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Salt into room, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Schultz. Wide open downfield. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Gets the back moving. The option look. Takes it the other way. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. To the air, it's Schultz. Snagged out of the air. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Duff. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, State University.
Ready, fight! Set,
On the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Here we go, here we go.
And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looking to throw, it's Schultz. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Texas's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try it over the left side. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined when the QB takes.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry.
Open spaces. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the... Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. snagged in the middle. It's Winston. He'll start this drive firing. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Now on the return. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He'll keep it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown.
Wide open on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. The pitch. A pickup of 8 now to convert this third and 2.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far, and this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Fires toward the end zone. It's caught. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard, and he'll take it in for a touchdown.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On target to the left. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on first and 10. moving away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Touchdown, Texas! This offense starts deep in a hole. He'll pull it on the read. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll ride his man on the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. And they scoop it up in the end zone. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And some room to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Spins away from the defender. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. Line gets set. 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Finds a little space. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got him in. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Longhorns are on the move. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Longhorns! He might want another play. Going right to work up top. Fires one high and deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Well, the offense looks as if... I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Now the toss. Picks up the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
He'll do it himself. Keep it on the ground, and he's in. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. With the catch, it's Parrish. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Fires left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pitch it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, looking at matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him.
Oh, he's got some space. Throws him with the stiff one. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Fires to the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And this offense shows you why they are really.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here, too.
To running room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Ford. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his 1st target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Let's go.
Here comes the option. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. Shoot going. All right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Going deep. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the heat. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And it'll be a touchdown. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The screen, he's got wheels. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They believe they can run right here. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Oh, better look out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. Plows through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Now on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the pitch. Inside the... Got enough space. Takes it into the... The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Makes the grab. It's Ford. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He breaks the tackle. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's taking the shot. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Ford. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and falling short. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. Open space at the 25. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. Max going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. The Rainbow Warriors will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Finds his tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A little screen to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Goes to the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. At the 35, he's got room. Racing to the right. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
This offense does a really nice job mixing.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis looking to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. On the option. Taking it the other way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. The screen. He can go. Breaks into the open. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Across the 25, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision. Get the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the
Hawaii offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give on the option. Hard running there. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And the first guy couldn't get it, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Hawaii! Give to the running back. Runs ahead and... way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think turning it on. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of...
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. On the option, the pitch. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Looking to throw, it's West. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Now on the option. Now the toss. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some points.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Ball to the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. He's in for the score. Touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? The kick is up and good, and put one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Creates a little space. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Snags it down the right side. And he'll run into the end zone. The option look. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Great job with the decision-making there. He read the defense, kept the football himself on the zone read, got a big gain for a first down.
That's the kind of thing that really can kick your offense into overdrive.
And it can also generate explosive plays, too. And there's things this offense can do off of these zone read-type plays. You might see an RPO down the line.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's West. Buys a little time. Throwing right. He's got it. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all their...
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Washington. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll do it himself. There he goes. And they're in for a touchdown.
And this offense picks up right.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks the tackle.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's looking to pass. Underheat, he gets rid of it.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And that's got to be a big-time break, because when you're a punt returner, you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field. It's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
On the option. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Open space at the 25. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Unloads it left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up a first. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Davis looking to pass. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The give to the tailback. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back gets to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Snags a quick pass on the left. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he will house it. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Under fire. Slings it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He'll do it himself. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, 3rd and long, and this defense is thinking pass, pass, pass. Offense, nice job. They sneak a run in there, kind of catch them off guard. Quarterback keeps the football, gets some yardage, and now makes this 4th down more manageable.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. And the Rainbow Warriors buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field.
Breaks into the open. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. He is a... Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running in for...
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Davis looking to pass. Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Washington. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The receiver on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.